News-Chilcot Iraq report should be published before election, say MPs. A cross-party group of MPs is calling for a Commons debate so they can push for publication of the long-awaited inquiry into the Iraq War. The MPs, including former Attorney General Dominic Grieve, said they were concerned the report would not be published before May's election. They will ask the Backbench Business Committee to schedule a debate. The inquiry, chaired by Sir John Chilcot, was set up under the last government in 2009. It took evidence from its last witness in 2011, but there have been prolonged discussions about which documents would be allowed into the public domain. In June last year, Sir John announced he was satisfied that the gist of talks between former Prime Minister Tony Blair and former US President George Bush could be made public, removing a major obstacle to publication of his report. Sir John Chilcot's inquiry was set up in 2009. He then intended to write to those who were to be criticized to give them an opportunity to respond before publication. The MPs, who also include former Conservative frontbencher David Davis, Lib Dem former Home Office Minister Norman Baker, Labour backbenchers and Scottish and Welsh nationalists, said they feared this process was being abused by people wanting to delay the report until after the general election. Mr. Blair has previously said he wanted the Chilcot report to be published as soon as possible and that he resented claims he was to blame for its slow progress. The MPs, who will formally ask the Backbench Business Committee on Tuesday for a debate, hope the move will allow them to press for publication by the middle of February, and they will call on Sir John to explain the reasons for any delays. Government ministers have conceded that if the final report is not completed by the end of February, it would be wrong to release it in the heat of a closely fought election campaign.